calm. It's a beautiful word, beautiful vibration. For most people, what they think is that when they feel not calm, they have to do something to feel calm. So they have to relax, or they have to come down from the, agitation. And so, sometimes that's done with drugs or medication, and sometimes they just kind of, do something like go for a walk or take a bath or whatever it is that works for people. And yes, that works, to a certain extent. But what happens is you're still within the realm of that which changes. It goes up and it goes down. It's nervous or not nervous. It's calm or not calm. It's agitated or not agitated. So, you can liken that also to your nervous system, which is either activated or not activated. Now, the calm that you're really looking for is actually a calm that's deeper than that, and that doesn't ever get activated. And the way that you'll find this is by realizing that even when you're totally agitated and seemingly not calm, there's a part of you, or there's a space in you that is not touched by the activation, by the agitation, by the not calm. And you don't have to be fully self-realized or enlightened to find that calm in yourself. It's actually quite easy. It's a realization that there's a part of you that notices the activation, the agitation, the not calm. There's, and that's often called awareness or the witness. So you can notice that you're agitated, much as you can notice that you're feeling calm. So really what you're noticing is a state that your nervous system is in. And you know that state changes. Sometimes it's calm, sometimes it's not calm. Sometimes your heart's beating fast, sometimes it's beating quite, in quite a relaxed way that you don't even notice. Sometimes your palms sweat and sometimes they're fine. They're not sweaty, they're just normal temperature, normal state. So you can notice signs of agitation in the body. And they're not pleasant, so we want to be rid of them. And so the way that we're wired is we try to get the nervous system to calm down. And of course that's possible, but it's not the true calm. The true calm is there regardless of what state the nervous system is in, or what state the mind is in. How many thoughts per minute are going through the mind, right? to put it somewhat crudely. Or regardless of how intense the emotion is that's there. And of course we feel calm the most fully if all of these are kind of also calm, if the nervous system is calm, if the thoughts are calm, if the emotions are calm. But there is a calm that's not touched by any of these states that come and go. There's a part of you that you can, focus on that really isn't touched by those states. And it's like, sometimes what's suggested is that you ask a question, who's perceiving this? Who's perceiving that I'm agitated? Or what is perceiving this? So basically what you're doing is you take your attention towards that part that's not touched by the agitation, that's not affected by the agitation. You could also call it your true heart. When there's agitation, there's a friendliness and a kindness in the heart that is not touched by the agitation either. So there's an awareness aspect to this, and there's a heart aspect to this. And it might be easier for you to find the heart aspect of it, rather than the awareness aspect of it. Just as truth can be found in awareness, or it can be found in love. Both are like gateways. It's a funny word, but let's just call it that right now. So the first impulse when you're agitated and you want calm is to try and control the agitation. And this is not about controlling, it's about finding that in you which is not agitated. Either through the heart or through awareness. And sometimes it can be helpful, and that's often something that's used in, trauma therapy. It can be helpful to notice, even as you're agitated, to look around in the room where you're at, and it's a familiar room, you're usually at home, and to notice that there's a lot that's very stable, that's not moving, you know. Your table is in the same place, the chairs are in the same place. So even as there's agitation, even in your physical environment, there are things that are not moving, that are not agitated. And as you perceive that, there's like, you know, you can learn to let that calm your nervous system. That can be an intermediate step, because sometimes the nervous system is just too agitated, and you know, looking for what's not agitated can be like a big jump. So using your environment to notice what's not agitated can be like a bridge that allows the nervous system to calm down just a little bit until you're able to turn the question towards yourself and towards finding what isn't agitated in you. The kindness that responds to the agitation in you is not agitated. The part of you that notices that you're agitated, that notices the heart beating fast, the palms sweating, the thoughts racing, that part of you, if you take your attention away from those indications of agitation, and you put your intention on that which is noticing the agitation, that is not agitated. So that's how you find the deeper calm. The calm that's not touched by agitation, that doesn't disappear with agitation. That doesn't need the nervous system to calm down for it to be calm. You know, the good news is if you know that calm is always here, you don't need agitation to stop. And in fact, as you rest in this calm, the agitation calms down quite easily and quite rapidly by itself. You don't need to do anything other than focus on what is already calm, what is not being touched by the agitation. So this is very real, you know, the calm is very real in its effects on the nervous system. It's like it has a very calming effect. And it's very possible to find that. It's not difficult at all. So that's the good news. It's there in all of us, just waiting to be discovered. And may you discover it for yourself, and for the sake of yourself, your own well-being, and that for the sake of those around you.